Hi, I'm attorney Shannon Bradley, and I have a family law practice in Tempe, Arizona. And in recent months, I've had a couple of court hearings where court interpreters were utilized. If you or the other party in your case has limited English proficiency, then you or they can request a court interpreter. And it's really quite something different and can be very challenging to work with an interpreter in the court. So I've made some notes about how to make that courtroom experience go a little bit more smoothly for everyone in the courtroom, especially the interpreter and the judge. So the interpreter's job is to facilitate the communications in the courtroom. And you should know that if you speak the language that is being interpreted and you believe the court interpreter has made an error, you should let the interpreter finish their translation, and then you should address your concern with the court. Sometimes it's just a matter of clarification, and that leads to my next note, which is if you're requesting a court interpreter, you should make the court and the interpreter aware of the region that you're from. If you simply say, I need a Spanish interpreter, you may want to let them know that you're from Colombia, for example, because the Spanish spoken in Colombia is quite different than the Spanish spoken in Spain or in Guatemala or in Mexico. So the dialects are something that the interpreters do take into consideration. When there is communication in the courtroom, please speak in short sentences and ask short questions. Let the interpreter finish the interpretation, their translation of it, and then continue to speak. If you have a lot to say, just break it up into little chunks, and that'll make it go a lot easier for the interpreter. If you have a document that the court needs to see, as evidence, let the interpreter see that as well so that they can translate what the document says. Oh yes, most importantly, don't speak over other people because the court is making a record of the proceedings. They're recorded, and you can't have a clear record and understand what people are saying if you're talking over one another. So if you have other questions about court interpreters, there are you have access online to some information from the Maricopa County Superior Court, or you may call my office at 480-967-7311.